Hello, welcome to Creative Stretch. My name is Claire. I know some of you, and some of you are probably just joining for the first time. So please do have your yoga mat with you, and also feel free to have like a journal of some kind, something you can write on, maybe some different colored pencils or pens. And then a blanket. You might want a blanket either for some support during some of the poses or for the relaxation at the end, whatever feels good to you. And yeah, just do what feels good. If you just want to watch it and chill out and drink a cup of tea and hang out while you watch, that's cool. If you want to practice along for part or all of it, that's also very welcome. We're going to do a mixture of yoga, and then we'll also do some meditation and a bit of writing, creation time, and then maybe a little game of some sort or some movement. And then we'll do some deep relaxation. Probably about 40 to 50 minutes, something like that. So come and go as you please, and you're always welcome. Here we go. Let's start lying down. Get nice and comfy. Feel your whole body in the ground. And if your lower back is feeling a little tight today, you can always bring the soles of your feet to the floor and wiggle your bum away from your head. If your lower back's feeling pretty good, you can lengthen those legs on the ground, letting the feet be about as wide as your mat and letting the toes relax away from each other. Roll your shoulders back and down and let the palms of your hands face the sky. Have a little yawn and let your whole body relax, face relaxing, shoulders nice and heavy in the ground. And today our theme is easy, taking it nice and easy on this semi-holiday Monday. Some people might have a holiday, some people might not. For some people it might not matter anymore right now. So let's take a few deep, easy, full breaths, letting your whole body relax into the ground. And as you feel your body releasing into that supportive earth energy, I welcome you to be aware of the land that you're on. I'm leading this practice from Treaty 7 territory. Wherever you are, just acknowledging all the beings that have cared for the land throughout time and ourselves being a part of that trajectory, that continuum. Perhaps you want to give some thanks for being here, having this time to practice. Let's take one more deep breath here. And then drawing your knees into your chest, give yourself a hug. Maybe you want to give yourself a little kiss too. Kiss those knees. Love yourself up. And then you're just going to imagine that there's a circle on the ceiling. And using the strength of your upper body, letting your legs relax, you're going to trace a circle around that, trace a circle with your knees. Breathing in, circle the knees away from the chest. Breathing out, circle them round and toward the body. Breathing in, circle the knees away from the body. And breathing out, circle the knees round and toward the body. Using the upper body strength, letting your legs relax. Giving a nice little massage to your lower back. And gently beginning to wake up those hips a little. Let's go in the other direction when you're ready. Breathing out as you circle the knees toward the body. Breathing in as you circle the knees away from the body. And I find a way of feeling easy, perhaps letting go of a bit of anxiety or feeling overwhelmed. It can be helpful to root into the pelvis and the legs, also to feel the spine on the ground, getting into the lower body and feeling your back. So we'll work on that a little bit today as well. So keeping those knees in alignment with your hip bones, bring the soles of your feet to the floor. Arms are down by your sides now. And I like to allow the palms of the hands to face the floor for this part. Keep your pelvis nice and heavy in the ground, and you want to feel your belly button just sinking down into the floor. And then as you breathe in, point the toes of that right foot. Draw your knee into the chest, lengthen the toes to the sky, and breathing out, flex the foot and lower. Let it hover just above the ground. Breathing in, knee to the chest, pointing the toes to the sky. Breathing out, flex the foot, let it lower and hover. Breathing in, knee to the chest, toes to the sky. Breathing out, flex that right leg and lower. Breathing in, knee to the chest, toes to the sky. Breathing out, flex and lower. Let's do a few more of those. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in with the toes pointed, lengthening up. And breathing out, lower. Good. Let's do one more. Breathing in, knee to the chest, toes to the sky. Breathing out, flex and lower. Now let the legs stay here, hovering just above the ground. Interlace the fingers, and then if you'd like, float your shoulder blades up off the ground, reaching toward that right foot, keeping the shoulders soft. And the trick here is trying to keep that sense of ease, even as you feel that effort in the core, keeping the shoulders nice and gentle. One more breath. And exhale, release. Give yourself a little hug. And let's try the other side. You can see my head right. Breathing in, knee to the chest, toes to the sky. So now the left leg, breathing out, slowly lower, let it hover. Breathing in, knee to the chest, toes to the sky. Breathing out, flex, lower, and let it hover. Breathing in, knee to the chest, toes to the sky. Breathing out, flex, lower, hover. Breathing in, flex, breathing out as you lower. Breathing in, knee to the chest, toes to the sky. Breathing out, flex, and lower. Let's do one more. Breathing in, knee to the chest, toes to the sky. Breathing out, flex, and lower. Hovering that leg off the ground, interlace your fingers, float that the shoulder blades off the ground, keeping your pelvis nice and heavy. And deep breaths. And release. Give your knees another little hug. Now let's try doing a nice, gentle, dynamic spinal twist. Really good for the digestive system. Maybe some of you feasted over the weekend. Interlacing those fingers behind your head, letting your elbows and shoulders be nice and heavy in the ground. Keeping your feet about as wide as the hip bones. And exhale as you twist to the left, keeping that right shoulder blade heavy. Inhale, knees to center. Exhale, twist to the right, left shoulder blade is heavy. Inhale, center. Exhale as you twist. Inhale as you come to center. Exhale as you twist, and I like to think of lengthening from that top armpit all the way to the top knee. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Good. Let's do one more on each side. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Last one. Exhale, twist. Roll onto your right side. And then gently coming up to sitting. Have a nice little exhale. Let those shoulders soften down. And I like to take the hands to the knees for this next one. So do what feels comfortable for your body as far as sitting. This might be a time when you put your blanket under your bum. Hello. And this might be a time when you just sit cross-legged in whatever way feels good. Or you can try easy pose, taking the sole of one foot to the inner thigh and sole of the other foot to the shin. Hands on your knees, and you don't want to tug on your knees. It's just a nice grounding point. Support from your lower belly. We're going to move from that core here, from that seed center, the place between your pubic bone and your belly button. So as you exhale, circling forward, keeping a nice length in your back of your neck. Breathing in as you circle back. Breathing out, circling forward. Breathing in, circle back, keeping your sitting bones on the ground. Breathe out as you circle forward, nice and easy. Breathe in as you circle back. Breathe out as you come forward. And breathe in, back and around. Good, a couple more in this direction. Moving to the rhythm of that slow, steady breath. So calming for the nervous system. This is a nice little massage for the digestion as well. And let's go in the other direction when you're ready. Exhale as you circle forward. Inhale, round and back. Good. Exhale, forward, keeping those shoulders nice and gentle. Inhale, round and back. Moving to the rhythm of that breath. Filling your whole rib cage with breath. Lots of breath into the back of the body as well. Let's do one more circle here. Good. And gently coming back to center. Well, I tell you, when I want to feel easy, that's our theme today for those of us joining just now. When I like to feel easy, I like to think about nature, because there's so much ease, even in the most incredible things. I have so many plants in my home, and just watching them grow a new leaf, you're like, you just made that leaf, but it just kind of happened, slow and steady. So I invite you to sway like a tree, and we can think of the magic of the trees and what they do every day. It's incredible. Breathing in as you sway, both sitting bones on the ground. Breathing out back to center. Breathing in as you sway. Breathing out to center. Awesome. Breathing in to sway. Breathing out to center. And as you sway, breathing in, keep that armpit open. Breathing out to center. Keep it going. Breathing in to sway. Breathing out to center. Good. Breathing in to sway and breathing out to center. Very nice. Coming back to center now. Just letting your hands rest down by your sides, chin to your chest, and we're just going to roll the ear to the left shoulder, keeping those shoulders nice and heavy. And then you can either just keep the hands where they are, or you can walk those right fingertips away from the body a bit. Softening the shoulder blades down the back and looking toward your left knee. Let's take 2 more deep breaths here. And exhale, chin to the chest. Let that right hand melt down by your side. And then roll the right ear to the right shoulder. Walk your left fingertips away if you'd like, or you can just leave them where they are. And breathe. Soften those shoulder blades down the back. Let your jaw be nice and soft. Looking toward that right knee. A couple more deep breaths. And exhale, chin to the chest, letting that hand melt down by your side. And let's take the head back up to center. We'll move through a little moving meditation, a little vinyasa. So always moving from your core, from that space between your belly button and your pubic bone, spreading your fingers nice and wide, letting your hips be right above those knees, shoulders right above your wrists. Let the middle of your elbows smile toward each other. And as you breathe out, rounding your back, child's pose. Breathing in, hands and knees. Back bend, open your belly, open your chest. Breathing out, curl the toes under, downward facing dog. Breathing in, hands and knees. Back bend, moving from your core. Breathing out, child's pose, bum nice and heavy, forehead heavy in the ground. Breathing in, back bend, hips right above those knees. Breathing out, downward facing dog. And breathing in, hands and knees, back bend. Breathing out, child's pose, moving nice and slowly with lots of ease, like you're moving through molasses. Slow, steady movement. Breathing out, downward dog. Breathing in, hands and knees, back bend. Breathing out, child's pose. Breathing in, hands and knees, back bend. Breathing out, downward facing dog. Let's do one more round. Breathing in, hands and knees, back bend. Breathing out, child's pose. Breathing in, hands and knees, Back bend, and let's breathe out, downward facing dog one more time. Let's take one more deep breath here, letting the outer edges of those armpits roll toward the ground, letting the heels kick away from each other. And then when you're ready, walking your hands back toward those feet. Nice, gentle, standing forward bend here. Shoulders nice and heavy. Now for this next one, really listen to your knees and don't go any further than you can go, feeling good and healthy in the knees. And you can put lots of emphasis on your heels, weight in your heels, and in weight in the outer edges of those feet. Also, always track your knees toward your second toes. We're going to do some squatting. So taking the feet a little wider than your hips, toes turned out naturally, breathing in, coming into a squat. If your heels come off the ground, that's fine. You can either leave the hands where they are or they can come to the heart center as you squat. Breathing out, lengthening the legs, relaxing the arms. Breathing in, squat, lots of weight in those heels, knees going toward your second toes. Breathing out, lengthen. Breathing in, squat, really grounding that energy, feeling that those hips opening up. Breathing out, lengthen. Breathing in as you squat. Hands to the heart if you like. Breathing out, lengthen. Let's do a couple more of those. Breathing in as you squat. And breathing out as you lengthen. Breathing in. And breathing out. Good. Let's take the feet a little wider now. Outer edges of your feet are parallel to each other. And let's just take the hands to the lower back. And this might be where they stay, just where the, kind of right where your coccyx is on either side of that coccyx. You can keep your hands there, hug the elbows toward each other. Or you might want to interlace the fingers, keeping your elbows soft and the palms of the hands together, taking those arms up and over. Shoulders nice and heavy, tipping your pelvis forward, making sure the outer edges of those feet are lining up with the outer edges of your mat, kicking the heels away from each other slightly. Deep breath into the back of the body. Feel the middle of your thighs rolling toward the wall behind you. Nice internal rotation. Let's take 2 more big, deep breaths here. Awesome. As you breathe in, coming all the way up and releasing those arms. I think some of you can only see me when I'm here, so I'll squat to talk to you. We're going to go into triangle pose now. So let your feet be one leg length apart, left toes in slightly, right foot out 90 degrees. Sink that left hip crease deep into your body. Sink your right hip crease deep into your body. Roll your left hip forward. Extend over that right leg, right arm down, left arm up, and try not to put too much weight into that bottom hand. Really supporting from the core, looking at your left thumb or at the wall in front of you or at the ground. Lots of weight in the inner edge of that right foot as you draw that right hip deep into the body. Softening those shoulders. Let's take one more deep breath here. Beautiful. Breathing in, slowly coming all the way up, looking at the ground if you need to. And let's change sides. Right toes in slightly, left foot out 90 degrees. Heel to arch alignment in those feet. Taking that nice length through the whole left side of the body, reaching, and then left arm down, right arm up. Big breaths here, finding your point of focus, letting it be soft and steady. Eyes are gently focused on one point. Shoulders soft, supporting from the core. Deep breath into those lungs. Good. And then as you breathe in, slowly coming all the way up. I thought it would become fun to go into a bit of a variation on Warrior One. So we're going to come into a nice standing lunge. If you want to use the floor or you might even want to use a chair or something in front of you here, that's great. Let your back heel come off the floor. Square your hips. Draw that right hip back. Roll your left hip forward. Nice deep lunge. Just check that your front knee does not go past your ankle. Supporting from your lower belly. Sweeping those arms up beside your ears. Softening your shoulders. Looking at a spot in front of you or at the space between your hands. Breathe. Now find the ease in this pose as we work into a variation of Warrior One. Softening those shoulders, floating the chest toward the sky, tailbone lengthening toward the back heel. Exhale, downward facing dog from here, or child's pose if you'd prefer. And always take a break if you need to. Listen to your body. So we have the right leg forward. Let's now take the left leg all the way forward. Nice big lunge. Squaring those hips. Draw that left hip back and down. Lengthen through that back heel. Floating the arms up. Deep breaths here. Lots of weight in the front heel. Let's take 2 more big, nourishing breaths. Find the ease, even in a pose full of effort like this. How can you let go of any extra effort, supporting from your core? Exhale, downward dog or child's pose. And then let's come down onto those knees and take the legs out in front of us. So we're just going to take it nice and easy today. A couple of those more yang energy poses. And now we're going to go back to the floor. We're going to do a little bit of opening up of the legs. As we were talking about, lots of focus on the lower body, the hips, feeling the spine in the ground as well. So lying down, keep your left foot on the floor to start. Take that right knee into your chest, hands under that right thigh. Lengthen your right foot to the sky. Now just soften those shoulders into the ground, soften your pelvis into the floor. And this might be where you have a strap. If you'd like a strap, you can always use a strap here as well. We will start by pointing and flexing the foot. Just waking up that ankle, saying hello to it. Maybe offering some thanks to that ankle for all it does every day, all day long as you walk around on this planet. And then the next time the foot is flexed, keep it here. Take the hands behind the calf if you'd like, or you can keep the hands right where they are, or you might want to bring your strap into play. And then if you'd like, you can lengthen that left leg on the ground as well. If your left leg is long on the floor, make sure the knee is pointing toward the sky, the foot is still gently flexed. Drawing that right leg a little closer, shoulders stay nice and soft, only using the effort necessary. And then keeping your lower back in the ground. This next movement's really small. You're just letting that right foot come across the body just a little bit. Big, deep breaths here. And gently coming back to center, give your knee a little hug, maybe a little kiss. And let's change sides. Right foot to the floor. Left knee comes into the chest, hands come under that thigh. Lengthen that left foot to the sky and just pointing and flexing a few times. Loving up those feet. Take care of you all day long, eh? Walking around on our feet all day long. How often do we actually look at them and honor them and give them thanks? Now is an opportunity to do that. And then if you like, take the hands behind the calf, keeping your shoulders nice and heavy. Keep that left hip crease sinking deep into the body. And if you want to lengthen your right leg on the ground, feel free, keeping that leg in alignment with the hip, toes pointing to the sky, shoulders nice and heavy. And if you want to cross that leg over the body, go for it. And coming back to center. And let's give that knee a little hug and a little kiss if you'd like. And rolling on to our right side. Let's come back up to sitting for now. So we're going to move into a bit of a meditative time. So we're going to take a few minutes We're going to take a few minutes to meditate. So I will find my timer here and we'll set it to meditate for about 5 minutes. Let's do 5 minutes of meditation and then we'll come back and do a bit of creative playtime fun. So just getting nice and comfortable in your body, feeling your sitting bones on the ground. If you want to put your blanket under your bum, please feel free. Shoulder blades nice and heavy. You can let your hands rest on your knees. You can let it rest in your lap. You can sit against the wall or on a chair if you prefer. Try to have your spine be nice and long, feeling length all the way from the tailbone through to the top of the head. Have a little yawn if you'd like. Let your body relax, your jaw soften. And we'll take 5 minutes here. Just being aware of any room noise, something that you're not judging, something that's kind of a consistent sound, and letting your brain relax into that present moment, letting go of any extra thoughts. And if extra thoughts do come in, just acknowledge them and then let them go again. Take it nice and easy. Be gentle with yourself. 5 minutes. Coming to the end of our meditation, Taking one more big, deep breath here before you open your eyes and bring your awareness back into the room, whatever room you're in. Good. And now staying in that meditative-esque state, go grab your notebook if you have a notebook close by or some pen and paper. And I'd just love to jam a little bit on that word ease. So think of some associative words. You might even put the word ease in the middle of a page and maybe even circle it. You might put even the word easy underneath it. So something that fills it with a sense of ease or being easygoing, easy does it, take it easy, all those kinds of word clumps is the realm that we're playing in. And so now just from here around it, write words. It might be words that you associate with being full of ease, like relax. It might be a place, like a beach. It might be a person, like whenever I hang out with Julie, I feel super easy, or whatever it is. Just write any words or any images, any thoughts, maybe little phrases that come to mind, okay? We'll just go for it for about a minute or so. Here we go. Writing words that you associate with ease. Giving yourself to write a couple more words, time to write a couple more words. Great. And now just have a look at those words. And this next part's kind of fun. It's like a little treasure hunt, an impromptu treasure hunt. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at these words. I'm going to put on a song that's about 3 minutes. And in 3 minutes, I encourage you or welcome you to go around your apartment and find some objects, some things, some touchstones that relate to these words somehow. And again, this is just for you. So it's just an exercise in playing with what can feel easy here in this room. And let's bring it together. We'll make a little collage out of it. I'm going to put on the song so you can start whenever you want. Go for it if you're already there starting. Just finding things that give you a sense of ease. Bringing them together, maybe in a little feeling of a little altar or a conglomeration of stuff. Creating a little bit of installation art. Once you feel like you have a few things that you can kind of jam on, then come back to your notebook and now just write maybe a little story or a little journey, a little imaginative journey based on this conglomeration of stuff. So we're continuing to jam on this sense of ease and playfulness within that ease. So I'm going to turn the music back up. If you're still making your art installation, that's cool too. You do you. About another minute to write or create your installation. Finishing your last sentence or the creation of your piece if you're still making your art installation. Lovely. And you can keep doing this again, of course, after we're done at our session today. I just think it's lovely to kind of find ways to stoke the creative brain. So the more associative brain, less logical. And sometimes I find by going with those kinds of associative words and then gathering some stuff, look, I found gold stars. That can be a fun way to kind of dive into our more playful nature. Yeah, and then maybe write some stories from there, or write a poem, or who knows where your mind takes you. Our minds are wonderful things. Speaking of ease, I thought I like to sing a bit of a silly song, usually often a children's song within these sessions, and I realize we're not all together, but we can still sing together, and we might even be able to try a virtual round of song. Let's see if we can do it. I guess I will require you all to play along if we're going to do a round. So I thought we'll start with row, row, row your boat. We'll do a few rounds together, and then we can try doing a round virtually. Sure. Let me see. Row, let's start there. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. And I love that song, just going with the flow of life and thinking of it a little bit like a dream. Let's do 3 in a row, and if you want to go into a round, feel free to do that if that's fun for you. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. So fun. I love it. Okay, awesome team. I mean, you're just all wonderful. I'm going to blow this out. Oh, I got this candle from Brendan Healy. It was an opening night present. It smells so good. So if you're out there, Brendan, I love it. Yum. And it'll keep smelling good in my apartment. So we're going to dive into deep relaxation. And with deep relaxation, the idea is that you want to lie on your back, get nice and comfortable, put a blanket under your knees if you need to, put a blanket on top of you if you need to, if your place is a bit chilly. And we're going to be here for a few minutes, so you want to make sure you're relaxed. Take off your glasses, take off any watches or anything like that you have, a belt, anything that feels in any way constricting, so you can feel totally relaxed for this deep relaxation. So lying down on the ground, let your whole body soften into the floor. If it feels comfortable, let the feet be a little wider than hip width. If it feels comfortable, let the palms of your hands face the sky, down by your sides, a few inches away from the body. Roll your shoulders back and down. Let your jaw soften. Maybe have a little yawn. And let your teeth be slightly parted. Let the eyes relax back into their sockets. Let your whole body melt into the floor. Front of the body getting heavy. Back of the body getting heavy. Whole body melting into the ground. Become aware of your breath. As you breathe in, feel calm in your body. And as you breathe out, feel the ease in your body. With each breath out, let your body get a little heavier. We'll do a rotation of awareness. As I name a body part, repeat the name of that body part in your mind, or see that body part in your mind and let it relax. Right hand thumb. First finger. Second finger. Third finger. Fourth finger. Palm of the right hand. Back of the right hand. Right wrist. Right forearm. Right elbow. Right upper arm. Right shoulder. Right armpit. Right side of the torso. Right hip. Right thigh. Right knee. Right calf. Right shin. Right ankle. Top of the right foot. The big toe. Second toe. Third toe. Fourth toe. Fifth toe. Sole of the right foot. The left hand thumb. First finger. Second finger. Third finger. Fourth finger. Palm of the left hand. Back of the left hand. Left wrist. Left forearm. Left elbow. Left upper arm. Left shoulder. Left armpit. Left side of the torso. Left hip. Left thigh. Left knee. Left calf. Left shin. Left ankle. top of the left foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, sole of the left foot, right buttock, left buttock, lower back, lower belly, middle back, upper belly, upper back, the chest, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, back of the neck, front of the neck, the jaw, right cheek, left cheek, the nose, right eye socket, left eye socket, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, the eyebrow center, forehead, top of the head, back of the head. Feel your whole head, neck, shoulders, arms, and hands relax. Feel your torso, pelvis, and buttocks relax. Feel your legs, ankles, feet, toes relax. Let your whole body relax. Become aware of the space behind your eyelids, the friendly darkness, and take a few breaths to let your whole body relax into that friendly darkness. Now, keeping your eyes closed, become aware of your body lying on the floor. Keeping your eyes closed, become aware of the room around you. Keeping your eyes closed, slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Keeping your eyes closed, begin to wake up your whole body. Give yourself a stretch and a yawn. And then when you're ready, gently rolling onto your right side and slowly coming up to sitting. And thanks to all of you as you slowly come back up to sitting. Those of you who joined for a moment or joined for the whole session, thank you all so much and have a great rest of your day. Again, we're going to put this onto the website as well, downstage.ca, if you want to check it out later. Thank you.